I spent years of my life letting everyone else around me control my narrative, control my story, control my life, tell me who am I supposed to be. But as I grow and grow and grow and continue to grow, I realized that I just want to do what I want. I want to do what Sienna wants. So I'm going to do what I want. And this is my story.
Today is Thanksgiving. I just want to do a quick little talking video. I actually was supposed to do my makeup for this video, but I got ready a little too... Okay, seatbelt, fuck. I got ready a little too late today, so I actually had to do my makeup in the house. I love my makeup. Whenever I do a full face, it just like, it gives like, none of y'all are shitting on me when it comes to the full dollar store face though. As a teenager, as a 17-year-old girl able to eat her face up like this. Okay, so I do have some talking points that I wrote down, and let's get into it. First one, why having a boyfriend is low-key low vibrational now? I feel like having a boyfriend, let me put some more lighting. I feel like having a boyfriend nowadays is so low vibrational and so embarrassing. It's really, I think I filmed a TikTok about this, but like it really is so low vibrational, so embarrassing, because it's like a lot of girls that we follow, I feel like when you're a single woman, you are independent, you are a boss. And I feel like the cycle that we have repeatedly seen is that girls get into relationships and that single woman, like not a single woman, cause obviously in a relationship that's no longer a singer, but like they dumb themselves down or lower themselves for that man. And then I think after a while we kind of as girls, we see influencers get into relationships, we understand that, or not understand, but we see what's coming. You know what I mean? There has been so many of our favorite content creators that have gotten into relationships and became so relationship based, or just so boring and so like ew, that now when we're just now like kind of a switch goes off in our head that like when like someone that we follow and that we like gets into a relationship, it's so like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Like, ew. Because we know what's coming. We are used to, and we kind of are now programmed to expect that when you get into a relationship, you're going to become one of those relationship girls, and you're no longer going to be the queen boss that you were. And then a lot of girls that start off in a relationship and then get out the relationship and they really become a queen boss. And I think that's why boyfriends are low vibrational now, is because like we have always repeatedly seen. Okay, I'm gonna go to what's it called first. Okay, so I'll just switch into my lane last minute. Okay. Reason why we kind of see boyfriends a little bit like low vibrational is because like we're just so used to girls getting into being a boss and just being a bad bitch and then get into a relationship, and that either the boyfriend doesn't match at all when a boyfriend is like, or what's it called, or you just dumb or lessen yourself when you had that boyfriend. You're no longer the same girl that we fell in love with. And I think a little bit of the problem is that like, especially like for me, your relationship with men or significant others, period, am I spinning a lot? Can you see that? Okay. Tells me everything I need to know about you. It tells me how much you love yourself, how much you value yourself, how you feel really about yourself. If you have a bad relationship with men or whatever, it could tell me multiple aspects of your life that you are going to fail in or filling in or whatever. So it's like, yeah. Next topic. Okay, I feel like people always think I'm angry. In my last video, I even crashed up. It wasn't really a crash out for real, but there's so many people who think I'm angry. Like my mom brought it up this morning, like she joked about how like I be trying to turn, how I should really become a lawyer, like how I really should like when I was like late middle school, and then like maybe like early freshman year, I wanted to be a lawyer, meaning for, you know, my people, and just to stand up for people who haven't always, you know, just the same reasons why I want to be a counselor, to be that person for people who didn't have that person to advocate for them. And so, do I look bald-headed? And so like my mom, like she was like, yeah, I told my coworkers how you be trying to turn our living room into a courthouse, and I'm like, and I feel like I want to stop and I want to change the narrative. Like I'm not arguing, I'm speaking up, and I think that's a big shift that needs to be added in there. I feel like arguing is aggressive and speaking up is not. You know, I need to start being like, I'm not arguing, I am speaking up, and that's the thing that I realized when after it happened, after she said that, it wasn't like a diss or anything. It was a little bit of a diss, but like when I joke, I was like, yeah, I need to start saying speaking up. I'm not arguing, I'm just simply speaking up. And so I feel like people always think I'm so angry, I'm so mean, and it's like, the point that pisses me off about it is that like y'all haven't seen cut friends off. Like it's like I always regret like sparing them. Cause I'm like, damn, I should have really ate you to fucking filth. Because after the day is, you would do the same. You did the same to me. Like I hate when I spare girls when I stop being friends with them. Hold on, wait, let me get into this one. When I stop being friends with them and like they just do me so fucking dirty out at the end of the process that I'm like, why the fuck did I spare you? I should have ate you to fucking filth and let's be like, okay, well, ate you to fucking filth. So, hey, you gonna be real, bitch? At least I know I said what I needed to say. And I always just hate sparing people. But the main reason why I spare people is really because, okay, car. It's really because, oh, sorry, I'm trying to do a lot. Give me a card. Okay, I thought it was moving up a little too much. No shade. Okay, like I was saying, maybe I should wait till he comes over here. Yeah. Oh my god, saying like it's like so many situations where people think I'm like I really like did too much or I was angry or like I'm so constantly labeled angry black woman where like I think the conversation, the crash that I had yesterday was so necessary because now I just feel like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm not like everything in my life is like kind of became. And I think what really built up the crashes that I have felt. Okay, let me put my money over here without my blanket. I feel like I felt like very conscious more than ever, and like even last year and really more like this year, it's like I felt such a crazy amount of like I feel conscious. It's like I'm so used to being disassociated, and I'm still like understanding things when I'm disassociated, but it's like a different level I feel now where I'm like I feel low-key like more awake and more awake. And so like I think that's what really was starting to like irritate everything around me. Cause I'm like I'm awake for certain things that I usually would be obviously I would be upset with, but I'm able to like push it onto the side, like okay, whatever. But like now I was more conscious and awake for certain things where like no, I'm not able to like push it and move it, whatever. Alright, is this guy coming? Okay. Okay, as my car fills up. Okay, so yes, like I'm very like where I feel like I'm very more conscious, very more, I love my grammar, like it's where like I even like when I was having problems with this one friend where I'm like, I don't know, it's just the regular shit you're doing, but like it just pissing me off way more and it's affecting my life way more. I think that was the kind of low-key start of my consciousness. I don't know, I just feel like I'm very more conscious than I've ever been in these last couple of years. Whew, ever since I got my job, I've been in a state of a fucking dissociation, but that's a topic for another time. So you see I painted my nails yesterday, so I'm still like so girly. I gotta do my edges though, so don't look at those. Anyways, and so what am I talking about? So yeah, I feel like so many people think I'm angry and like aggressive. I just like do too much, but it's like y'all haven't seen shit yet, and that's like the craziest part to me when people think like, oh, I just said something mean or whatever, and it's like y'all don't know how low I can take it though, and that's not a good thing, but it's like a thing of like, don't think I'm a villain or whatever, because like y'all don't know how I can get and how bad it can get, you know what I mean? Like I can take it that extra step, I can take it there, and y'all think I'm being mean, I'm argumentative or whatever, but it's like I haven't gotten there yet. Y'all, I wouldn't even say, like I was saying, like if I'm doing my gas tank, let's do a long ass gas tank, I'm right here and I still got all of this. Y'all don't know shit yet. See, if you think I'm argumentative, I leave to that home, I'm like, it's only gonna get worse. And she's like, well, I'm not gonna be arguing with you, and I know, and I said exactly, parents don't like to argue with the kid when they know that the kid gets to a certain level where they're not gonna argue, like, you know, parents understand. Okay, is the guy coming? Sorry guys. Oh yeah, he's coming.
A few moments later.
Parents know when you get to an age, aka when you move out, go to college or whatever, depending, obviously if your parent is an actual narcissist, then obviously it's not gonna matter what age it happens to, bitch. They gonna do what the fuck they want, because they are a narcissist, they have actual mental issues. But can y'all hurry the fuck up so I can get the fuck on? But my brother's supposed to be on her way home, so I guess I have some time to chill, relax. I need to put money in my bank account. I don't know if like the ATM's open, because I feel like the last time I went on a holiday, the ATM wasn't open. And I gotta go get some pads, so I gotta do a couple of things. A couple of little things. So yeah, But I actually fill my tank up a lot, okay? So yeah, that's like how I feel. Like it's like y'all think I'm angry, y'all think I'm doing too much or whatever, but it's like y'all don't know what's coming. And it's like I understand that, like, you know, I'm glad things with my mom is chill now, but like I think I actually needed that last yesterday's video, cause it's like I felt so freeing afterwards. I felt what's the fuck is that music? I don't know if it's coming up or already happened, but it's like I felt so like a weight was lifted off my chest, like the expectations, the things that I wanted for certain people that I know I wasn't gonna get, and I kept on trying to get it. I was just like, I literally felt like I was Lewinkish. Don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Control. Like I felt so like free that like I'm no longer expecting you to do this. I'm no longer expecting you to do this. I hope that you do, but I'm no longer gonna give you those opportunities to do that. Okay, just left the bank. Anyways, so yeah, it's like y'all don't know what's going to happen when I have the opportunity to speak up, and y'all no longer. And I think that's why it's so important for me to have a big following, for me to have that influence, Sienna. Like, oh my god, I don't know if it's the retainers or me. Fuck. Which is why I think it's so important for me to have that, because I think sometimes I think like even if I didn't have the influence and I was just like, you know, my age and just grown, I think they would just take it as Sienna being Sienna, and they would be able to cast me as an outcast of the family, whatever. But I think with having the influence of being able to have people back up my story, share their experience, and millions of people, I think that is when I'll get people to be like, when people will finally be like, you had to do that. You know what I mean? That's what I want. I don't want an apology. I just want you to be like, you had to do that. And or if you don't want to do that, I just want you to feel the pain that I felt. And that's what I go. This topic is being a side character in everybody's life. Recently, I have felt like this like thing. I don't think it's like with other people. I think it's really just like with my friends. My whole entire life, I have felt like a side character to my friends all the time. I feel like that bitch named fucking Ariana Grande, Cynthia Reba. That bitch want to be a slave so bad. I know when someone said that she wanted to be a slave so bad, that took me out, because it was like, yes, she really fucking does. But like I always felt like her. I felt like the ugly friend that boys, what do you call them? What do they call them? Like the the chop friend, chop shit. I don't know what they call, like the boys call it the chop friend that's always trying. I always felt like that. Like I always felt like the friend that would hype my friends up or whatever, the funny friend. Like I always felt like a certain type of friend to my friends, and I never felt like my own person. Like I never felt like that. And I don't want to feel like my friends are my sidekicks either. No, I just want to feel like we're friends and we're on the same equal thing. That's what I always want to feel like. I have always felt like I have been the side character in all of these people's lives, these stories, everything and above. What is this little bitch looking at? Damn, that's fucking shaky shit. Okay, quick little detour to CVS so I can get some pads, and I'll be back. So yeah, I feel like I've always felt like I don't know why I left my car on accident. I don't know. That was a rookie ass mistake, as fucking Drake would say. But yeah, I don't know, like I've always felt like a side character in other people's lives that like, I'm tired of that shit. Even now, it's like, I feel like I've cut off the last one person who made me feel like anything bad about myself when it came to a friendship, made me feel like a side character and all that. Just to like kind of get like the people that like I used to complain about other people making me feel this way too, to now get them and them trying to low-key, like not trying to, but like them low-key making me that. Where I'm like, I'm kind of pissed off. I'm like, hey, I cut off these motherfuckers to not be in this, and so now y'all gonna do that too? Where I'm like, that was another reason why I was kind of like so upset and not crashing out. I don't want to keep saying crashing out, but like why I was so upset, because it's like I have literally cut. Hello? Okay. Okay, I think that's too bright now. Anyways, I have literally cut up people in my life so I can avoid and so I can stop feeling like that, and now y'all gonna put me back in the same situation where y'all were the people that I literally talked to about those other people making me feel that way. Okay, done with that, and it's like, okay, because I'm going to do that to y'all. Like, here's me, like I never forget. I'm not a forgive or forget. I'm may forget, but one thing I would never fucking do is forget. Never forget. I would never forget. So it's like, okay, I'm going to remember, like I'm going to remember how y'all treated me. Not even treated me like it's like a really something bad now, but it's like little things that I notice, like kind of like changes where it's like y'all are doing what like you should do. You should live your life and, you know, be in control. But it's like, I will always say, you have a right to act and react and move how you want to move, but so does that other person. Especially when you don't explain really why you're doing shit. So yes, so does the other person. So does they. If you want to like cut off your mom, okay, bet. Or you want to distance yourself from your parent as when you get older because of the shit they did, okay, bet. But then you can't distance yourself and then wanting to use, go contact when you want to go contact, but then expect them to always be open to that. Cause the day is, you have every right to move how you want to move, but so do they, especially when they don't know why you're doing it, having an explanation. Okay, here's why. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel, where it's like, that's literally what I'm going to do when I get older. When I get older, I'm going to want to be in control of every single relationship. And it's not that, like, I will purposely be like, oh, okay, I see your text, I'm not going to text you. Cause, like, that's not the person I could even be. Like, I used to be so flabbergasted when people would have hella unread messages or leave people on red or delivered for hella long. Cause it's like, how do you even do that? Like, even when it's a motherfucker that I may not particularly even give a fuck to respond to, like, I still respond cause, like, or at least look at it. Like, I don't know how the fuck y'all do that shit. And I think that's what makes me feel like, so like when people like really don't answer my texts or whatever, it feels so personal to me because I see it from my POV where like the only way I can even fathom doing that is when I really do not give a fuck about that person. You know what I mean? Like, and that's like, anyways, and that's like how I feel about what's it called? Like when I used to talk to people and like when I would always text first or whatever, and I'd be like, okay, like you don't actually fuck with me, and that's why it was such like a big deal breaker. In my head, I was like, yeah, this is not gonna go anywhere. But like, did I stop me from texting them? Well, no. Well, no. But like, as we getting older and stuff, like that is a huge deal breaker for me. And I'm not saying we gotta take turns or whatever the fuck we gotta have a schedule. But for me, I understand I have been in multiple situations where I can tell certain things off right off the bat that this is not gonna go anywhere. And the biggest one is if I have to text you first constantly. When I am the one initiating every single one of our conversations, I know that this is not gonna go anywhere. Simply off of that one little fact right there, I know exactly where this relationship and this dynamic is gonna go, and it's nowhere. And it's no. But yeah, I'm back home. I'm gonna sit in the car and talk for my last two topics. I'm just waiting for my brother to get home and then we're gonna leave. But I feel like I should go inside and charge my phone, or at least bring my charger, because my phone is at 30%. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do one final more topic. Final more topic is, I have like, okay, literally last night, my cousin texted the group chat being like, oh, did y'all like, are y'all locked in? Like, have y'all started like season 5 of Stranger Things? And here's what you need to know about me. I stopped watching after season 3, and even it was a push for me to do season 3. I'm the type of person where, like, number one, I can't watch the same movie over and over again unless it's like a Medea movie where it's like comedic and quick and all that, and a whole bunch of stuff going on that like keep me entertained. Okay, bet. But like things like movies that I really like, and I'm like, oh my god, that's such a good movie, I can never watch twice. I don't know why. And I go to TV shows. Not that I can watch TV shows twice, because I probably could. My problem is that I have to watch a TV show as it goes. I cannot watch one season then have to wait, even like if it's the next day to watch it. I can't do that. You have to catch me with my attention. I don't know if that's TikTok or what. It's probably TikTok. Where like you have to catch me when my attention span is on it. Stranger Things like a show where like they would do a season or a little episode, and then the next thing you know, it's gone. They're not starting it. And it's like, hold on, wait, am I getting the tea right now? Hold up, it's clicking. It's clicking. Give me a second, I'm getting tea on my. But yeah, so I feel like for me it's like I have to watch it all the way through. Like even like there's like this K-drama which was going so good, but then I actually could probably watch a K-drama as time goes. Cause I'm thinking like, oh, that was a pretty decent K-drama. I just gotta wait for them to continue to drop episodes. But I don't think the next episode is out until like the 30th. But yeah, So that's how I work with TV shows. But like and also just my attention span lately is so trash. The only TV shows I'm able to watch recently is literally K-dramas. Like I'm only able to watch K-dramas. Like I don't know, I can't watch anything else. Like regular TV shows. They don't make shows anymore. They don't make shows anymore. They barely make movies anymore. Like not anymore, but you know what I mean. Like they don't make them people don't make albums anymore. Like, you know, people don't make what they what they used to make. They don't make that anymore. So I don't know, just like I'm not interested a little bit. Like I am very much like but like yesterday my cousin asked me, are y'all tuned into the Screen Thing? And I was thinking like, no, I haven't watched in season 3. And she was like, yo, tap in, like for real, this shit is crazy. So I was like, okay, let me tap in. And so like I watched like the recap on Netflix, and I was like, hold on, this shit kind of like look like it got heat in it. Mind you, I already seen clips about it like a couple years ago, but like, so I rewatched it. I literally watched it from 1 a.m. to 5 something in the morning. Like I was in the game. I did skip all the California parts and all the Hopper parts, but I did watch the parts with Elle when she was in the house thing. Yo, human form Becca, aka Henry. I'm disappointed with Tumblr. Why y'all haven't cooked it up yet? I don't know. I'm a little disappointed with the Tumblr. Where's it at? Where's that? Y'all should have cooked it up somewhere. Like I'm a little disappointed with you guys. I'm a little disappointed. I will say that I'm a little disappointed. I didn't want to keep my pads in here because I'm gonna need them sooner or later. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed with you guys because there's not that many fanfics of Human Form Vecna, and that nigga was fine. And actor low-key fine is in real life, but he kind of have a little. He look like he got a little zest to it. A little sweetness to it. But yeah, like I was watching the show and I was like I hate when there's so many things where I'm like, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do it, and then I do it and it makes me feel like myself the most I've ever felt in years. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, I don't want to do it, I don't want to watch this movie, I don't want to do this, but then I watch it and I feel more connected and more like myself have I in a long time. That's basically what I'm trying to say. In a long time. And so I gotta just start doing that. Just start forcing myself to do it so I can now get in the rhythm of doing it. And then just like, Gucci gang. So I think that's all I gotta talk about when I go in the house and charge my phone for a little bit. At least get my charger from inside. So I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, like today's video, and mwah.